Hey there, pirates. How you doing? Good evening, and welcome to the Electrical Storm Raid. Here we go. Right. Thanks for joining me. Okay. Yeah, it's the first of the new assault season. Yeah. Electrical Storm, a tier 9.5 assault cycle, first round. Are you ready? I don't know. Let's have a look at a couple of things first before we get into the game itself. Let's remind ourselves what it is we're facing. Okay, and so we know it's Scourge. Don't we just love Scourge? Not. Okay, and so all those lovely targets that pop up and cause us lag, and you can't find the turrets after. It takes a little while to work out where they all are. So we're going to have a quick look at the S series and X series and see how it works. But hey, we'll take a look at it and try and figure out at least where they are. I'm going to try and capture a full target with everything popped up if I can, and then we'll post it on the page on the TFC page, and hopefully that will help some people. Hi Kevin, how you doing? Hi Sai, Andy's in there as well. So Atom's in there. Yeah, Lady Cat was in there a second ago. There's a few others as well. So yeah, pop in the chat, just say hi, and we'll get this thing on the board, shall we? Enemy info, right? Okay, so we've got these little drone ships. There's about four of them roughly. Don't have any stun resistance. They do splash. They are scatter guns, so it's corrosive. There is absolutely zero you can do about incoming damage apart from try to outrun the darn things. Okay, so no crew's going to help you on those because obviously the crews came in before corrosive came into the game. So that's something to remember. Okay, even if evade doesn't help you. Okay, they are annoying, and they are with these things here, the ghost crawler. Okay, so look at the outline of the ghost crawler. Okay, that's the actual ghost crawler there. That is actually the top Connoy Tower. Okay, and that's all you're going to get to see. It looks like a mini ghost crawler, doesn't it? But it's not. Okay, the whole ghost crawler is this size. These things are fast. They are hard to kill. Okay, so let's have fun with those. High health. Medium speed, really? That's not what I saw in the VXP target. Okay, then yet again, scattergun, corrosive. Okay, with splash. Okay, hence the reason evade's not going to help you a great deal. Okay, they go into obviously deep submerges as they always have done. They have a mild amount of stun resistance. So even if you go and take out those stun towers, which we'll look at in a second, you're not going to literally stun them like you're going to stun everything else. So bear that in mind. All right, this is a formidable ship in this raid series. Okay, stonefish. We hate the stonefish. They pop up from nowhere. They have a random pattern, obviously, and that random pattern fires this projectile missile, which you can't shoot down. It's impossible. It always hits. It always does damage. Um, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You can't counter it and that sort of stuff. So this is the first missile thing. Remember they said it's an assault, and normally you put MDS3s on, okay, which is normally best for missiles. You can't counter these ones, okay. So waste of time putting MDS3s on to help this, okay. Late night radio. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it is, I suppose, in some ways. Moving down to the next one, then. Here we go. Venom Spitters. I'm hoping we can outrun these. If we run parallel, like the previous raid cycle, we might be able to outrun these. So I'm not too worried. We certainly should be able to outrange them. But in some ways, you just want to get things killed. So parallel run, we'll see if we can do that and see if we can outrun them. So getting in close sometimes helps, getting in just far enough, obviously, so you can outrange them. But that does bring an issue, obviously, with the ghost crawler is going to charge on you. So something not to worry about that turret hugely, unless obviously you're inside its range, which is normally just about the same range as what we've got. Minus about 2 or 3. This is the little devil. This one here, the death size missile turret. Okay, then this is kick size version of it. It's not like ours. Okay, it's going to be nasty. Okay, this is the one that basically it doesn't have stun resistance, so we'll look at something in a second that may help us, but it's got long range, it's got high penetrative damage, you've got an absolutely low chance of countering it. Okay, I have put 4 MDS3s on, but I might get rid of them literally as soon as I finish this raid stream. Just want to see they do anything at all. Okay, damage is high. I don't know which ship it's going to target though. That's what I do want to know. Okay, there is no splash. Okay, so you could put one ship out in front maybe, but let's just see if it just hits a certain ship. So I've put a U3 on my my fifth ship. Okay, then because it's got better resistance then, and I think I'm U2 on the flag. So the next thing I'm going to do is see where we are taking the main damage against missile. I've gone 3 corrosive armor as well, just so you're aware, because I can't really avoid that, to be honest, but there's not much I can do. I may end up in the if the missiles from this particular turret and the Stonefish aim for a certain ship and not just the highest health ship, then basically what I think I'm going to do is basically load up one of the ships with even more missile protection, armor and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've gone for fast ships, and I'll show you those in a second. Okay, here we go. This is the thing that's causing them extra boost damage. Okay, and so they have extra damage while this titanium extractor, I don't know why, it's just a lazy picture they've used basically. It's got really nothing to do with Scourge, but it's a titanium extractor that we've got in our base, and they're using that to say that is the boost tower that gives them extra power. So you need to take that down as fast as you can if you can get to it. Okay, obviously as you inch towards it, all of a sudden stonefish pop up, I'm sure, and other things will be in there, ghost crawlers, that sort of stuff. However, drive-by shooting, we might be able to take this out. So a bit of shift click and targeting, it may work. I don't really know, to be honest. And then there's this last thing here we're going to talk about. Obviously, the Scourge Relay Tower. Scourge Relay Tower, then this is the thing, obviously, if you take that down, you will stun things around you. Around you and around them as well. So you'll stun things. Bear in mind, a lot of that stuff, as it said, didn't have any stun resistance or mild stun resistance on the Ghost Crawler. So I don't know how long it will stun for, but we'll give it a go. It says in the vicinity. I love the range on that. The vicinity. Is that in the neighborhood? Is that in the city? Where is that? In the vicinity. Okay, doesn't mean anything to me whatsoever. That's a real loose term, but we'll work out what that is. Okay, yeah. Targets. Okay, the 140 is supposed to be auto friendly, really. Okay, but we'll give it a go. All right then. I have loaded up a bit of coin because I always do the big coin deal once every 3 months, and this is the month for doing it. So I've got plenty of coin. So we will auto that one there. Okay. The 142 is not auto friendly, so we're probably going to get smashed up in that one there. Obviously, there is a 510 which is not recommended for auto as well. And then there's this nice big one, the 603 as well, which is also not recommended, but it's for the Gladys fleet. So we might take a chance to have a look at that as well. So yeah, that's about it. And then obviously, the 8 targets for the Gladys. We might pop in and have a little look at them if we have time, but I probably won't complete them. I just want to have a look and see if they're probably the previous raid set, to be honest. But we might have a chance to have a quick peek. So that is it basically on a recap of what we're expecting to see. None of it pleasurable. Basically, none of it pleasurable. Drive-by shootings is the way ahead, I think. High-speed fleet, okay then, and basically evade isn't going to help a huge amount. Very few crews will help, I think. Apart from the high 3-star crews, obviously, there are certain ones that will help you, but things like extra building damage may help. If you've got high corrosive armor, then you may want to go obviously for steel heads, because you obviously got penetrative resistance on there, and it does help a little bit. It's proven in the FM recently. In fact, Derpy showed it on Discord the other day that it definitely does help, and he showed it on the TFC page as well. So it can help, but only mildly. I think for him, what he did is obviously Everest fleets and went into an FM target. I think he went from 46 or 48 minutes down to about 34. So as a percentage wise, that's not bad. But bear in mind, that was helping him against explosive and penetrative. This time it'll only help against penetrative because it doesn't help against corrosive. Like I said, the crews came out too early. So wish they'd update them, but they just don't. Right, just have a quick look at the prize lists then. So there's the top tier set. They had a really good little chart at the bottom actually about the prizes. There's a lot to get. Don't forget your FM fleet now is also upgradable, so there's lots of tokens for that to be done as well. When we're ever going to get these all done, I have no idea, but the FM fleet is now upgradable as well, so just bear that in mind. So there are extra tokens to go and collect as well, should you wish to do that as well. So Capstone, Garrison, new engine, thank you very much. Okay, then explosive survival's gone, penetrative survival. I wouldn't capitalize on this, I'd get this one later. It's not the focal point at the moment. You may want to get straight away. Depends on where you are with your fleet, but it's not the must-have. Well, it could be if FM's your own thing, but there are other things obviously to collect as well. So depth charge, okay then. Not too bad. Concussive depth charge, okay, and tier 9. Huge amount of power consumption. Must fit on a HT turret. Maximum is 3. Okay, so now we're starting to get some interesting turrets, aren't we? We're getting, we've had 3 previous in the previous raid. In the In the previous event, then we got 3 new turrets, and this is another 3 turrets. So they're not starting to mix them up. And this is the first time I've had a decent looking concussive turret in our bases for over a year. So that's worth considering if you're really into base defense or you're into PvP, to be honest. There's the X1 updates. Look, huge bonus there for corrosive survival and penetrative survival as well. I'm not sure what this bonus chain lightning thing is, but we'll have to have a look at that as well. Might be able to get to it. I'm not really sure. Okay. Enemy damage reduction. That's the first time I've seen that, where it actually states it's going to reduce the enemy incoming damage by 10%. So strange. Okay. And then obviously here's the bonus. Look. What does it do? An extra 1,000, salve of 2 with a huge. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. 0.6 reload, and then obviously put the multiplier. And that thing's going to be doing stacks, or is it? Is that affected by the rank? You tell me. I can't remember. Are the specials? No, I don't think they are. I don't think the built-in specials are affected by the rank of the ship, from what I remember. Otherwise, that thing would just be firing at 0.2. So I don't think that's the case, but it's still going to be doing nearly 2 per second. Range is 120, so it's good range, isn't it? And that's on the standard photons. Okay, what do we got then on the X itself, on the flag itself? Here we go. Reduce penetrative and corrosive incoming damage. Okay, so this is the one to go for first. If you can update everything, okay, then I will get the flagship to X1 first. Straight away, you're going to get 30% less incoming corrosive and penetrative damage. This is the baby to go for. Okay, definitely. Forget all this stuff down the bottom. Doesn't really matter. This is the important bit. Okay, so that is the thing to go for. So flagship to X1. Unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of time or a bit of coin, depending on which way you want to do it. But for next raid, I would definitely get that one over any other one, getting that upgraded. That is about it. The rest of the stuff's in the game anyway. You can see it already. A couple of badges if you like your badge collection sort of stuff, So get all the capstone engines ready for to fit them up. No problem at all. And then obviously this one here, if you own 100 million points, I think I worked it out that if I wanted everything roughly was about 55.5 million roughly, and then obviously add on top of that the garrison shards and that sort of stuff, if you so wish to get them this time. Okay, just depends. Yeah, we need some more base power. You're quite right. Rather than mucking around with turrets, I quite agree with you, Andy, there, mate. Right, that's enough chat. I quite like this time for a change. They've done a little chart at the bottom, which I did post on my own alliance page, or I believe I did. I can't remember. But basically, they've actually done a nice chart to tell you what targets, what ships to hit with, what's the points, what type of target it is, whether it's auto or skill, and also what you're going to get at the drop as well, whether it's going to be. Look, so if you didn't get all your missiles, look, there's about like missile shards there, 1 or 2, so not too bad. Yeah, quite decent. And the set bonus, look, it's interesting. They actually make you do the Gladys target as well. So it's 4 targets this time, look, to get everything out. You get a set bonus for these 2. You get the 250k for this one here. Whether it's just roped in that 511 as well into this zone. Last time it was just the 2 top targets, equivalent to the 140, 142, and then the 603 equivalent, and that's where you got it. So we'll just have a look in the game in a second and see where it is. Right. Anyway, that's enough chat. Let's get into it, and let's zoom back out again, just so we're visible. There we are. Good. We're done. So we want to get back straight into the game, don't we? So get rid of the thingy. Thank you very much. Let's get on with it, shall we? You've had a look, Josh, already, have you? Okay, well, I mean, that's the first thing we'll go. In fact, we won't do any crews, nothing at all. I'll show you what the fleet is, and then we'll go straight hit, the first target, the auto target first, and we'll just see what it looks like, how bad it is. And then we might just go straight back out and stack on a crew and go back and hit it again. There you go. Oh, yeah, look, someone purchased an awful lot of coins. Oh, that might be me then. Okay, cheers for that. Okay, good. Right. We don't need that. We're certainly not doing any more of that. Here we go. It's just popped up now. 56 minutes for 142. Okay, thanks, mate. In fact, I don't know if we can zoom. No, we can't zoom now because obviously we've gone past the. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. There we go. So 125. It's just what I want to show you, just because it makes it easier for you to see. Where am I with my fleet at the moment? I'm hoping my ship has finished upgrading. Yes, it has. Okay, so the flagship should be here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So am I too close? I don't know if I am, to be honest, but there we go. So that's my build, and they're all the same, to be honest, apart from obviously a couple with MDS3s. I haven't put any countermeasure specials on at all because ultimately I don't think the MDS3s are going to do anything, and I don't want to change the specials. Um, so I managed to get on basically a stack load of the limited missile. Managed to go and get them all out of the various different TLCs in the previous event, and obviously from pillage, etc. So got all those there, and then obviously I've gone for the laser scope, which I should imagine most people have done. Gone for obviously the wave pulse, the pen battery 2, yeah, obviously the FTL engine. I went for a high-speed missile jet simply because I wanted building damage, okay, and then I wanted speed. Forget the evade, I wanted speed. So plus 30%. Like I say, I'm only at U2. This is the one I'm going to get up first if I can. Okay, to X1, obviously for the obvious reasons that we just stated. But where I'm sitting at the moment, my movement, I'm sitting around at 92 combat speed with a reasonable turn speed as well. So, and if I'm not happy with the turn speed, what I can do is obviously I can use the other crew as well, which is obviously the evade crew, which will give me 150% plus on my turn speed. So I might be able to turn around. It is better to turn in big arcs, wide arcs on this one rather than turning sharply. Otherwise, you turn sharply and the scatter guns get you. So there it's. So Everest, I think there's quite a bit on Everest. We can have a look in a second. So that's that ship there. What else have I done? So this one, yeah, the same, exactly the same. These two in here, hopefully, if it is these two, yes. So same build look, but two MDS3s. That's it. Obviously, it does help you a little bit with penetrative survival, but let's see where we place those at the moment because I'm not really sure. If I'm was going to update another ship, I'd probably go for this one next because then they say, does penetrative survival give you much? 270. It's a joke, isn't it now, to be honest? So it's just the fact that it might knock down some of those incoming missiles from that turret, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So that's my fleet, and I've only got the one ship here. Like I said, the fifth ship in the fleet. It's up to U3. That was all done free with the tokens, that sort of from the events. So yeah, evade does kick in because it does say that, so you get a bit of extra obviously survival as well. So evade has 15% plus, and yeah, we'll kick up a little bit anyway because what am I sitting at the moment? I'm sitting on 67, so it will help a little bit, but only on the missiles. It's not going to help you with stonefish missiles. It's not going to help with the tools. You can't do anything about those. You could have 1,000 evade. It's guaranteed accuracy with those things, unfortunately. So you can't stop the stonefish. But anyway, and as Chris just mentioned, actually, let's have a quick look at the garrisons because actually it goes up to U3 look already. So there's going to be an X coming for this one as well. Look, so whilst there isn't a huge amount of tokens, I don't think in the raid to get yourself all the way up there, these will actually go all the way up to U3. So just bear that in mind. And obviously, it's separate tokens for the flagship, isn't it, as well? And obviously, they take more tokens as well, more kits, sorry. So just bear that in mind. Anyway, that's enough rabbiting on. Okay, let's hopefully we can zoom this back out again. He says, yes, I can. We're at 110. I like it at 90% roughly because then I can see more of the target, which is good. Let's maximize the screen and let's go take a look. I will put some music on the background. If it's too loud, just say so. It's a bit of reggae. Wow. Okay, here we go then. So 3 ghost crawlers in the 140. That's cheeky, isn't it? Right, we'll close that chat because we don't need that. We'll bring up the targets. We'll tick the box. Yeah, interesting look. So they're expecting to do 4 targets this time round to get that bonus. Last time it was just the 3, wasn't it? So expectation management. They're making it a little bit harder. Anyway, for now, we're just going to go for this one here. When we said one was auto, it was the 140, wasn't it, if I'm rightly? We're about to find out. Hopefully it'll tell us. So Scourge, I better zoom in quickly. It'll be a big, there it is there, look. There's the 142. 142. Don't tell me it's just 142s at the moment. I don't want to have to use the rangefinder thing because it sends you miles away. 142, 142, 511. Come along, come along, come along, come along. 142. It looks like all 142s. I'm going to have to use the rangefinder, aren't I? 62. 142, yeah, okay. There is a 140, just the one. It's there. How far away is that? So if it's the auto target, so sorry, Mac, I've got 2 MDS3 on 2 ships, so 4 in total. The 2 middle ships, I've got 2 on each. The other 2 ships have got none at all, and the flag has got none at all. So we'll test quickly then. We'll go in at 3 o'clock. If it's an auto target, it shouldn't make a difference which angle you're going at. You should be able to just hit it. So let's just have a quick look. Let's say, just say if that music's too loud, because I'll turn it down. Oh, it seems to be on repeat. We don't want repeat, do we? Okay, so I'm starting in the bottom left-hand corner. Look. Okay, so let's just retreat quickly. Obviously, I'm not going to get the blitz bonus, but I don't really care. So that was starting in at 3 o'clock. Let's go in at 12 o'clock. This is always a good way if you're never sure which one's the auto target. It's always the one that starts in the same place every single time. Okay, we're going in at 12 o'clock now. Pink Floyd, hey Nick, how you doing, mate? Man, I wish I would, but obviously that's monetized, and I would be in trouble with YouTube. This is all YouTube free music, which is lovely, yeah? Good to see you, mate, by the way. Here we go then. So are we in the bottom left? I believe we are. We are. Okay, so we are just going to have a little look. There's that res generator that makes them stay alive longer. There's another one there that makes them stay alive longer. And there's a third one, okay? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we'll just say go. Okay, we're going to zoom in and we're going to watch what happens. I'm not going to do anything, to be honest. Hey, Venom, how you doing? PvE, your favourite. Yeah, I know, mate. Are you not out hitting... Oh, there we go. Let's see. Death side turret straight away. Pops up right in front of us. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Didn't take too long to die. Okay. Okay, let's ignore the ghost crawler, hopefully. Venom turret. Yeah, Venom's just turned up and there's a Venom turret. There you go. Right, let's get that stun. Oh, why are they split up? Right, so it's stunned in the vicinity. Two things. Okay. Now it's taking out the second one of those, but unfortunately it split the fleet. So that's something to bear in mind then. If you're watering the targets, your fleet splits up. Fantastic, which clearly means you're going to take more damage. It is actually never wise to do autoing in corrosive damage targets anyway, to be honest. See, it's outranging that, so that's nice, isn't it? Something was firing at me from a huge distance then. There's another... Right, that got stunned that time, just. There's a stonefish. That other stonefish got stunned, which is reasonable. Like I say, this is no crew, nothing fitted at all. Why are you killing that building? That's a completely pointless building. There was incoming fire then, wasn't there? But there was nothing visible. What's that firing at me? What's firing at me? There was something firing at me then. Look, and again. What is that? So why would that ship then automatically go to that and not the closest thing? That's annoying, that is. Right, so that's stunned the ghost crawler, which is dead. Killing off the drones because they're stunned at the moment anyway. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, again, see, incoming fire, look, from nothing. There's nothing down here, and yet there's... What is doing the hitting? I don't know. Unless it's these towers and they're just... haven't visualized that there's... Didn't mention anything in the brief about these having any incoming damage on you. Is that the drones coming back? Hey, how are you? Is that what it is? The drone's returning, is it? Okay. So until the ghost crawler dies, then it's going to return. And we're done, okay? Got you, right, okay. 1 hour 28 for the set damage. Did you auto, Josh, or did you drive both? Just out of interest. Okay, so in general terms then, look, what am I sitting here? I'm sitting at penetrative damage. I took 4%. Bear in mind, I've only got 1 pen, just a single pen armor plate. I've gone for 3 corrosive. Now, corrosive's going to be higher. Why? Because I wasn't driving. I wasn't trying to evade at all. Well, then, look at that, look. Resisted, yeah, fantastic. You can't evade it. So we did manage to evade, though, 15% of the penetrative damage. So of those incoming side missiles, 15%. You drove both, mate. Okay. So yeah, not bad. Okay, because 67% evade. I think I've got a bit of alliance evade as well, with 3 or 5% or something like that. So a little bit of that that's hidden in the background that people can't see, because it never shows up on your stats, but it is there through obviously using alliance points. So a corrosive, yeah, 11. So I can clearly get that down. Let's have a look then at damage. So an hour for that target, and the ship there took the most damage, but that's probably because it went off by itself, didn't it? Put it back in base. We'll fix this one, and we'll point it up. We'll put the steelhead crew on. We'll go back and repeat the process, okay? And let's see if it's any different. So 1 hour 2 minutes. Somebody remember that, because I'm rubbish at remembering. How's the music? Is it disastrous enough for you? Evade crew. I can try it, mate, but it doesn't work. It literally doesn't. It will only work for that death scythe missile. For nothing. It won't do anything else. You can't evade corrosive, mate. It's splash damage, isn't it? So I'll give it a go. I've got plenty of tokens and I've got plenty of crews, so I don't really mind. 1 hour 7 minutes. Okay. 1 hour 2. Ah, perfect. Thanks, mate. Good. Right. So let's just start the repair. We'll call it 2 minutes, and then sorry, the 1 hour. Oh no, I won't. Haha! I forgot about these. Free. Oh well. I might have a free stream for a change. Good lord. Right. Okay. Let's have a look for a crew. We'll try. Let's say we'll try the steelheads first. There we go. Launch. Okay. Let's not try and look for a 140 this time. Let's actually just search for a 140 using this. It says there's one there. Unfortunately, I've got plenty of fleet speed, so it's not too bad. It's an assault, mate. It's an assault. But like I said, just remember all the crews came out before corrosive came into the game, so it's a free stream from a filthy corner. I'm just a wise investor, mate. You know, I only get it when the deal's on, and I make it last now. You know, I used to buy it every month, but I don't do it anymore. Right. So look, as we said, we'll check again. We'll go in this time for the 9 o'clock position, but it should start in the bottom left-hand corner, which is great. And the Kicksite app was dead the other day, so I'm just going to see if it's actually doing anything whatsoever. So I'm just... This time, we'll just zoom out and have it autoing. Yeah, it's rude, isn't it? It's rude. Okay, so we're just going to see if it this time might stack up and it might be a bit better. And whilst I'm listening to do that by itself, I'm just having a quick look at the... to see if the Kicksite app will work this time. Let's have a look. I don't know if anybody else has tried it. Let's see if I can even get it to fire up. I couldn't get it to fire up there. See, there's that single ship doing its own thing. That's ridiculous. That should never happen. That's really bad programming on their behalf, you know, because that's creating extra damage. It's going off, look, trying to kill a ghost crawler all by itself. You know, that's bang out of order. And it hasn't killed it, obviously, because it keeps deep diving. So it's, yeah, that proper sucks as far as I'm concerned. So you've got no arm on the flag, mate. Okay, buddy. I will get some tokens pretty quick. Oh, look at that ghost crawler. That thing's annoying as anything. Die, you ridiculous ship. Okay, it's dead now. Let's just have a little look over there. So, the BP app is running. Okay, just out of interest. The fleet is there. I need to find another... I'll have to wait till this target dies, so see if I can actually select a target. So I can see the ships using the BP app. Okay. And why is it killing that stupid... that serves no purpose whatsoever. Why is it targeting that first? That's frustrating as anything. Anyway, get rid of that thing. I think that's just a visual. I don't think that was doing any damage to me. That thing will though, but yeah. So I can't really zoom out. That's got really short range, doesn't it? So I can easily outrange that thing, so that's good. The venom turret. That's interesting. We can outrange the ghost crawler. It doesn't even move or deep dive, so that's quite handy. So is that visual then just me taking damage, or is it just things coming in? I can't quite work it out. Yeah, look at that. Look, that venom spitter is now giving me grief. Not the brightest way to auto, is it? The auto function is pretty poor. So let's see if those drones come back in now, because... No, they didn't. Okay. I don't think that's improved the time at all, to be honest. Let's have a look. So I'm looking at the BP app as well at the same time. It says 84% damage on the BP app, and it says... No, that can't be right. It says 4 minutes to fix. No, that's not. That's the time that you've got to do the blitz. Okay, let's have a look. What did I do this time then? So 3% taken and 10% taken. Was it 11% last time? 1 hour and 2, am I right? Yeah, the paving is definitely off, mate. Wow, okay, and so that crew saved me the grand sum of, that's not worth even worrying about, to be honest, because that could just be an accuracy. 58 minutes, okay. Though that said, I think it's just the randomness of the way the target works, okay, simply because, you know, the angle that they came in at. I think what we'll do is we'll pick another one straight away. So 4 minutes, is it worth putting a crew on for 4 minutes? No. Yes, I don't know. If you want to do 10, then yeah, it will do, because that's 40 minutes, isn't it, I suppose? And you probably could get 10 out of that fleet, to be honest. No, you probably could get 8 out of that fleet. But it's still half an hour's damage, isn't it? That may just be pot luck. There's another 142. I'm just going to do one more 140 and just see if it was just the fact that it took a lot more time to kill that that first ghost crawler this time. So we'll just do one more and then we'll go back fix. You took 1 hour and 13 minutes. Okay, mate. Is that crewless, Josh, was it? Attack. So I think already the 3 corrosive armor over 2 and 2 concept is definitely going to be helpful in this environment. But obviously, if you can drive effectively and then miss out all the corrosive damage because you're driving around hitting the target, targeting the missile style first, then maybe actually it might be better to go back either way, you know, and go 2 and 2. Don't know yet. We'll do driving next. I just want to get some raw statistics first. So 1-2 no crew, 1 hour 2 no crew, 58 on the second one. Oh, I should have tried to use the BP app actually to hit the target. That's what I should have done. We'll do that in a second. We'll go back into base and then we'll have a see if the app on the mobile phone can do it, because then we can do these at work, you know, because they are given set amount of damage. I could do a stack of these tomorrow whilst at work and then just come home and do the 142s by driving manually. So, you know, that could be much better. Could be. So 3 of those towers. Yeah, let's take bets, shall we? Because you know it's going to happen. So 1, 2 drone. The drones do die quickly, don't they? So no, don't race ahead. Kill the freaking ship. And there you go. We've got 2 turning back. So look at the randomness of this. That's 3 ships turned back, sorry, this time. Bear in mind it was 58 minutes, okay? 58 minutes was the damage time. Look at this, look, they're all over the place. They are certainly split up, aren't they? Okay, now we've joined up. So that first bit, apart from that then, we're in a reasonable place, you know. Kill that thing, that will stun. Okay, and so I think next time when you come in and you drive, you want to come in slightly to the north then. That will pop up hopefully, and then you'll be able to stun it and then kill the death side down there. I think that will help. So that's the visual so far from there. So we can see then it's like an inverted V, isn't it? You know. In fact, it's like a delta wing, isn't it? From an airplane. That's the visual, it's like a delta wing. So this time, look, it's gone south this time. So it's not consistent, is it? We've gone down from the southern ghost crawler this time, and last time it was a northern one. How interesting. Yeah, I think so. I think we should be able to knock a third off of this damage time. But, you know, ultimately I get very bored in raiding very quickly, and I tend to go for auto on the auto ones, fix it quickly, you know, and then actually drive them when I've actually got an hour just to kill off the target. And then I'll go and, you know, when they're fixing, I'll go and do some Gladys ones as well to get the bonus points. Quite like the Gladys targets. I quite like Gladys fleet as well, to be honest. So what do you reckon then? This looks like more damage again, doesn't it? We said it was 58 minutes, didn't we? Not yet, Venom. No, I haven't, mate. No, I haven't reviewed as such the prizes, but we can have a quick look in a second, because I'll put this in to fix in a bit, and then we'll have a little look. Right, okay. So this time, so damage taken from that target, again, 3% and 11%. So it's consistent on the damage percentage, okay. And then 220. So more damage, look. So 58, and now it's gone up 1 hour 22. So there's no logic in that whatsoever, is there? Absolutely no logic. But do you see the way that fleet split at the very start? Ships went all over the place. Anyway, not to worry. Right, okay, let's recall that. That is pretty random, isn't it, to be honest? We may use some of those free tokens and get rid of them. We'll do 2 of those, and I'll coin the last 20 minutes, because I'm not wasting an hour's token. Because it's 1 coin, you know, it's like 1 coin makes a difference. Did I just say that? Anyway. But just on principle. It does seem like the MDS3 is doing very little. I haven't had much chance to actually take an eye at what it was achieving, but it didn't seem like it was achieving a great deal. You're quite right. Would be worth taking this. The targets do seem to die pretty quick, though, don't they? So is it worth taking this off? No, moving the fleet, sorry. Let's get rid of the garrison fleet. Let's get rid of these over here. I'm just wondering, is it going to be pertinent to try a building damage crew? Not really sure. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, that's 3 autos now, and all 3 times the ships have done different things. Save these crews, by the way. Don't use these ones for the FM. For the raid if you have to, because your ships will never need 12 hours repair. However, your FM fleet or fleets that don't use when we're in half repair, they will take that long to fix. But in this particular event, it won't take that long, even if it's completely dead. Yes, no, yes, we'll do it. Okay. Where did I put the... It's not there. It's probably here, isn't it? No, it's there. You know, if it had been that second ship, because it was the second ship the first time around, was the one every time that cut off by itself, I'd have put that U3 ship in there and put it in slot 2 instead, because it's just got that extra protection on it. But you know, yeah, it's yeah, freaking annoying that is. Okay, we'll give it one more go, but this time we're going to use a. Should we go building damage crew or should we go evade crew? What do you want to do? You tell me. I know evade probably won't work. That's not very convincing. I know evade won't work. Okay. It may help a mild percentage on the death side, but that's it. I think we'll go building damage at the moment. Let's just have a little look. I mean, we're stacking up crews, so you know, a points I mean, so you know, we are still getting through it. There's no real hull to get, it's just turrets and stuff, and I'm in no rush. The good thing about this raid, if you've got your fleet prepped, there is no rush to get any of the prizes, so you know, take your time. There's absolutely no need to charge through this. It's not as if you've got to go get the flagship like we used to in the old days in the first event and then start building it instantly. We don't have to do that. Right, okay, so let's go back to evade again, event, sorry. Let's look at the X target. Good point. VXP weekend. What are we going to be using on the VXP weekend? It's a nothing weekend because there's no holes. If you've already got your holes, that is, you know. There's nothing to VXP. I'm not going to go in this time. I'm just going to surprise myself, and because obviously Venom asked, I'm going to have a quick look at the prize list. So we know it starts at where everyone starts. We know roughly it's going to be somewhere between 58 minutes and 1 hour 20. Okay. Though saying that, I won't get the damage readings, will I, afterwards? Oh, let's just have a quick look at the prize list and review it. And hopefully before the target finishes, we'll get back to it. So 6 million, that's routine, isn't it? Absolutely standard price for the ship. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Hopefully everybody has got the ship anyway because it was in the FM, so you should be able to get that from there, to be honest. The laser scope I think is pretty important just because of it's the range one, it's got the reload buffer as well, and obviously you get the damage bonus and it gives you your true retargeting. So that is an absolute key special to get, although it is limited unfortunately. The engine, yeah, it is slightly better than the previous one, but it's not a must-have, so you could go with the previous one, to be honest. You know, it's this one, or it's, you know, the new one. This is something to do with this ship. Okay, so this is garrison fleet. This is your FM fleet. Okay, so you can or can't get that if you want to. If you want to mess around, or if you've got time to mess around doing garrison upgrades, up to you. Most people have probably got quite a few of these missiles. If not, I think, yeah, it's okay. They're quite expensive, but it seems like the targets are going down pretty quick anyway, to be honest. Yeah, that's obviously turrets for the obviously your base. Nice to see some good concussive stuff back in the PvP side of life, because no one's really put too much concussive armor on their ships. So I think that's going to really, yeah, you're right. I think that's going to absolutely transform, because none of the ships are prepped for this. Okay. So 3 of those, 3 of the scatter turrets that we've already got already, the corrosive ones as well. Base hitting is gone again, unfortunately. I think they've messed it up massively. The yin and yang is huge at the moment on base hitting. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Unfortunately for there. Oh, this is moving quickly. Let me just hide all the stuff I've already got because it makes life easier. Well, it looks like you can get a second flagship if I wanted to, because I've hidden it. I've already got it. It looks like I can get a second one because I really want to go and make 2 fleets. Hey, old bro, how you doing, mate? Be careful, there's a moderator in. Be polite to him. Yeah, so that's that. You may or may not have all your upgrade tokens already. You probably won't have for your flagship to get the X1, so there are some there. But you should have been able to already get all the upgrade tokens, sorry, not the tokens, but the kits that you need for the standard ship, because there has been plenty of them around in various different previous events. So, pen batteries there if you still need it, obviously. They're assuming some people have got none of this fleet already. Okay. There's your Everest upgrade kits at the moment. There's 40 of those available. So, you know, not enough to get you right to the very, very top. But there, if you want to make a start on doing your Everest fleet, I don't think there's any just yet. Okay, but if you can get the stuff, then you may want to go and collect at least the kits. Yeah, so you can actually make a second fleet then, because you can get a second flagship if you so wish to do so. There's some random PvP stuff in there. Not really worth any of it, to be honest. Piranha, yeah, they're okay, but they don't do a great deal, to be honest. The rest of it's junk. What else have we got? The rest of it is old hat, as far as I can see. These armors are worth having. You haven't got more ready, by the way, because these are quite nice. They go on your on your FM fleet, and they do make a bit of a difference. Okay, and I have noticed a drop in damage, obviously, because they do help. Because obviously the armor points are up a little bit more, and the survival is up a little bit more as well. And they do give you a bit of boost to your explosive damage. So yeah, the rest of it's junk. Okay, I missed that target, but let's have a little look. What do you reckon then? Do we reckon it's somewhere in the 1 hour 10? So look. 1 hour and 3. Okay. So 1 hour and 3. But look at the damage. That's even across the time. I should have watched that. Or maybe I shouldn't have watched it. That damage to me looks like it's even across the fleet. So did it not split up this time? Let's just recall that. We'll fix that one up. 1 hour 3, and it wasn't obviously the crew that should stop you getting as much damage, and the crew, obviously steelheads that are still running in the background there. Actually, I got 1 hour 20 on that last one of the third one, so I got a 58, a 1 hour, sorry, a 1 hour 2, a 58, and a 1 hour 20. So there's some randomness in this one here, and I've just then flipped the building damage crew, and I've got a as you just saw there, the 1 hour 3. So that's pretty interesting. So it's random, bro. Okay, mate. And I'm just going to have a quick look. Like I say, I've piloted the BP app just so you're aware. So select target, take that event. Yes. So there we go. The BP app's working. I can see the 140 target. Okay. What I think I'll do is I'll go into, because sometimes when you use the BP app, the damage that you get is different to what it is in the game on a web page, bizarrely. I don't know why, but it is. Start repair. Let's have a quick look. We'll speed that up. Use another Kickside freebie. Thank you very much. Then we'll speed up again. Okay, so we're going to launch the fleet. Let's see if the BP app will catch up with me. Okay, it's on the world map, so I'm going to select now, and I'm going to go select target, loading targets for event. Let me just zoom out a second. Let's see, there's the fleet, it's hidden, or let's just put it there for a second, just to show you that I am using the app, because you'll see the fleet disappear by itself. Well, you should do. It's going to go off on its own, hopefully. There it goes, it's moving. So that's just to prove that the BP app is working okay. So that's perfect. And so tomorrow at work, I can literally sit down there and smash away at these autos, get them done, and then fix the fleet, because it's about 6 hours roughly this event. Do the morning smashing targets, kill the fleet off, fix it in the afternoon. By the time I get home, I'll be ready to do the 142s. So that's a nice way of doing things. Where is it going? I'm sure I've passed stacks of 140s already. But I'm not going to stop it. I'm just watching it. Okay, it's going here. Right, this is the last one we'll do with these, and then we'll switch to the 142. We're not going to water the 142. We will drive it. Yeah, it does tend to do that sometimes. Right, do we go in and watch? No, I think we don't. I think we don't watch, to be honest. We just want to see the time difference, if there is a time difference. That was 1 hour 3, wasn't it, on that previous one? I think it was. Venom doesn't have the hull. What, you don't have any of the hulls? You're a nightmare, you are. My mega ship's finished upgrading. There you go. How's that? I think. And I don't even use it. I just keep rotating the modules around, but there we are. Right. Yeah, so let's just let that thing go. Prioritizing. So let's have a quick look. While that's doing that in there, let's just look at priority things to collect. Obviously, if you don't have the hulls, it would probably be a good idea to get the hulls. What do you get first? Okay, well, you've got no other choice but to get both hulls, to be honest. Get the hulls over the specials, because obviously you can still build the hulls without the specials. There is the standard missile, which obviously is about 2 million, I think it is, or something like that, which should tell you, to be honest, in here. I've already got it, so I can't tick the box. Oh, owned. I don't know how much it is. Okay, I'll have to look in the raised prize list. You believe him not. Yeah. They always put some PvP stuff, but you're quite right. The new turrets shouldn't be in here. The new turrets should have been in the PvP event. Yeah, I quite agree with you. It's not right. You know, hence the reason why you want to go and do the PvP event. You know, but there is a bit of crossover these days. They seem to have changed that. Anyway, not to worry. I'm keeping an eye on the BP app. Yeah, so you can go this way. You can get the 2 hulls. So that would be 6 million, 6 million. I think that was about 2 million. So that's 14. And then you can start building. You know, because you can use last raid set if you wanted to, all the tier 9 stuff, and you can probably get away with building a half decent fleet without a doubt. So it is doable, and you know, you don't need a huge amount of points. You could probably get that with the A set targets. I think probably you could probably get away with doing that, to be honest. Let's have a quick look. What do you get then for a full set? It's 1 million points, isn't it? Yeah, so you could quite easily get away with or saying that though, they want you to use the oh no, wrong one, sorry, my mistake. The Gladises. So if you have got Gladises, fine, no problem at all. So it's less again, 400k. Wasn't it 500 last time? Sure it was. What are we down to? We're down to, or if not, it's Zealots. And Zealots gives you 100k. Yikes, that's a lot of targets. That's a grind and a half, isn't it? That is a grind and a half. I might put my Zealots into that on auto in a minute and just see if you can auto those targets in the background. In fact, I'm going to. Okay, where are we with damage? Let's have a little look. Here's the ship. Let me just see what the phone says first for damage. He says, the phone says I'm 83% health, and my damage is what? Good question. Don't know. It's not telling me. Why is it not telling me? I think that part of the app died, didn't it? To be honest, it's not giving me the option to check, so I'm gonna have to check on this instead. 1 hour 2. That's consistent. So is the building damage crew the better crew? Because actually that ship has taken more damage again, which is interesting. That seems to be the one that keeps breaking off, isn't it? So it might pay to change that from the 5th slot to the 2nd slot. That's 3 out of the 5 targets that ship has taken more damage. But 1 hour, okay. Let's recall that then. Let's fix that, and then we'll look at the 142 next. And whilst we're doing the 142, I'm going to pull the Zealots out, okay, and I'm going to actually go and hit a Zealot target. No crews, no nothing at all. Let me just see if I can see where we are. Let's zoom in quickly. Oh no, it's the wrong fleet, you idiot. That was a skirmish fleet, wasn't it? Where are the Zealots? Where did I put them? There they are. He says. No, that's not them. I'll have to go in and see if I can find them, sorry. Yeah, you're right, Atom. It's a nightmare, isn't it? It's Sometimes you can get where you can find one target in the lower tier and you can just keep smashing away. That was Mutt's idiot. Okay, here we go. So I'm not going to do any crews. So in fact, we'll take those out and we'll take those out and we'll set that to start repairing. In fact, we won't set that to start repairing. We'll just speed that up and we'll do 1 hour on that. So that's fine. And then we'll speed that up and do that for free. We'll launch all 3 at the same time. So we'll let these choose auto their targets, and then we'll make a discussion on what we think we're going to get in the 142. I haven't even looked at 142, bear in mind, so this is going to be the first go. So we've got 3 ships out at the moment. So whilst it says garrison, it's not garrison, it's just I move ships around. Okay, so siege targets. Hang on then. So there is a siege target, isn't there? Which one do you reckon is the auto one? Probably the lower one of the 2, isn't it? So, oh, there's 3. Okay, let's just try this one first. Let's just hope that is it. Okay, and then there's the zealots, and it was a 60 or something, wasn't it? Let's just have a little look again. I should press L, actually, being quicker, wouldn't it? Zealot target 60, 25k. Isn't that a joke? Oh, they look like that. Okay, so that's attacking that, and then I've got obviously my main fleet. So I just want to have a look for a 142, don't I? I will just let the others do their own thing. There's a 142. So this is obviously specific to which way you're going to go in. It should make a difference. We'll start at 3 o'clock first. I say I'm not going to blitz anyway, so we'll go in, we'll go out, and just see about entrance points and that sort of stuff. How are we doing for time? Gosh, where'd that hour go? Good lord, it's flown by. Okay, so let's have a little look. Does it put us into harm's way straight away, or are we not too bad? Let's just see if anything's going to charge at me. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so I take it that's the center point, is it? Is that the center point of the target here? So it looks like you can safely come in at any angle, I think. Would it pay to go north and kill that first, though? Come in from the north and take that out? If I go to that, I bet you some buildings or something will pop up. Well, let's just have a little look. We'll stay at range. We'll see if we encourage something to pop up and see what happens. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. So that was a venom. Oh, here we go, That's just a building, that's doing nothing. I can take that out. There'll be stonefish here in a minute, you just know it's coming. Well, that range isn't as much as what I thought it was going to be. This has much less range than I thought. And what does that do? I don't know. Oh, nice, I stunned it. So that is definitely a good position to come in at. So if you notice, look, the retreat button is retreating quite nicely. And actually, you could leave now and let that time out. And based off that, look, there's a tiny bit of damage there to ship 5. So it did hit ship 5. That's interesting. So look, nothing else is hurt apart from ship 5. So actually, for this target, the high upgrade ship is in the right place. So I've taken out all that side of that turret. So, sorry, that target. So that's not bad. So is this going to be a 3-sided target or a 4-sided target? Let's just go down to the south then. Try and keep away from these ghost crawlers. That's what I'm trying to do. Your drones reduce the accuracy of the enemy turret ships. Yes, yeah, it does. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mention that. There's a couple of drones that kick out from my ships. If you notice, it on that turret there, it fired out a tiny little drone, which is difficult to see. Here we go, they're coming for us. Let me get away from their turrets, because let me just kill off Now this is where I'm going to have to try do this wide driving sort of thing and stop the ghost crawler causing me damage. I'm going to try and let it fire. There you go. So you can outrun what the ghost crawler is doing. See, now he's out of range, I can turn. So I'm going to try and get him by... It's difficult to do, obviously. Shouldn't get too close. And try and do wide arcs. I think... Oh no, I didn't quite get him. But I've got him this time. Okay. So not horrendous. Now, he's going to outrange me. If I go straight up there, they're both going to fire. So that's not wise, is it? So I need to come back around and then try and kite around and get those. Ignoring those, take out that there. Can't get into that straight away. So 3 o'clock position for entry seems okay. Now you could probably pinch this. You're only going to be able to pinch one. Oh, look, stonefish there. Look, just popped up. So let's go as wide as I can and hopefully it won't hit me. So I can definitely get those on the drive-by, which is nice. Can I loiter around here and kill that? Yes, I can. So that's not targeting me, so that's quite nice. My drone has, you just saw that go across and hit that there again. There it is. Look, it's done it again. So I'm okay here. I'm outranging these, which is the venom spitters. Okay, so we're not too bad at the moment, and nothing's really scaring the crap out of me. Oh, that stun turret was there, so I could have done. So next time I'll go this way. Stun turret would have stunned that one there. Stonefish here to worry about. There's a stonefish here to worry about. Is that a third one maybe? Let's consider that there's probably going to be something coming up here. So let's go back around and see if I can get this stonefish out the way. Because I think there might be some more stuff to come up here. It might trigger both stonefish, but probably not. I don't know. Let's see if I can trigger them and bring them down towards me. Yeah, I can. But see the range they've got? They're horrendous, these things. Now, obviously, we're doing this much slower than we normally would. But we just want to pick apart the target to understand the target, if you know what I mean. Can I get to that? No, I can't. But I might be able to pull the stonefish hits me. Nope, there's a building there. It's a death scythe. But it's dead. Okay, that's good. Let's get the stonefish out the way. And... okay, so that's the last one of their defense turrets. There's going to be more stuff coming up, isn't there? So be prepared to get out of the way. Here it is, and it's a venom spitter. Okay, so I'll bear that in mind next time then. There is one down there. I should have turned at 90 degrees straight away, and I didn't do that. That's my own fault. So I've taken extra damage that I didn't need to take there. But so far, about a quarter of what the damage was. There we go again. There's the stun. There is the stun. Let's take out what we can. Let's try and drive at a 45-degree angle if we can. Oh, look, and another. That was very naughty. A long stun on these drones, but obviously you can't kill them off. Look, but there's for some reason. So I need to try and kill that ghost crawler off if I can. Let me focus on the ghost crawler, even though it's downed. So my speed is definitely faster than the ghost crawler, which is nice. Trying not to do too tight turns and keep him in my visual. So he's disappeared, but so he's gone. I could have done it a bit better, but I think we're coming to the end, aren't we? That was a bit sneaky for that to pop up and this to pop up, but hey ho. But we've learned something there, so that's okay. Right, we need to go up and get this one. Yes, I could pinch it, probably. Pointless building to finish off with, or is there something else going to pop up? What do you reckon? I think it's a pointless building to finish. No, there's a stonefish somewhere, isn't there? Or is there another building to pop up? It's a stonefish, isn't it? Here we go. It's called Find the Dead Stonefish, which is just going to waste crew time now, isn't it? Or is there a building somewhere? There's no turrets, is there? No. Is there something up here? This is the bit I hate. Anybody hit this before? Know where the stonefish is? If there is a stonefish? Keep on the time. That's 20 seconds already driving around for no reason whatsoever. Is there another piece of target to pop up there? Maybe there is. I didn't come in from this top way, so there might be. That's 30 seconds. I've pressed S, look, there's nothing to auto hit, so there's nothing land-wise that I need to hit. What is going on? Yeah, I've tried the S key, mate. Yeah, I've pressed S, look, they just stopped dead. They stopped dead. So we're going to have to split them up and go and search for this stonefish. That's highly likely what it is. No, it's another building, look. How stupid is that? How dumb is that? And how many times did I drive through there? That's not timed, is it? Surely that's not timed. Anyway, yes, we can do a little bit better. 35, nearly to 1 coin. Flagship took the damage there, and mostly, I think they might be instant fix, those there. I think they might be. I'm not so sure. Let's get back inside and have a look. 2 coin, but yeah, okay. So that's what it says. That could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? To be honest. So I think we can definitely get the whole set done for an hour, couldn't we? I'm comfortable with that. Kickside don't just the damage, please. I'm comfortable for an hour's damage for a set. That's okay, is it not? Let's be honest, I mean, it's a game, they've got to make money and that sort of stuff. If you want a coin, crack away. But an hour's damage for a set if you're driving, I think that's acceptable. It's been a lot worse. It's been a lot worse. And now I sort of have a rough idea where things are in the target. I think coming at 3 o'clock was okay. I think that was quite reasonable, to be honest. Let's kill off that. So we're down to 18. Let's kill off that 10. Yeah, so we are definitely down to instant fix on the... And that's not the... So it definitely proves that the stonefish are hitting ship 5, aren't they? So... and I think ship 1 is either taking a lot of damage from something. I'm not sure. Can't prove what. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm going to coin the last bit anyway, so... But yeah, so these are... Freeze me. And I can auto the auto one. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, so... Okay. So auto the auto one. We're talking about the 140, because I've just done a few of those. I've autoed 4 of those with 3 different crews. So it's nice that these are actually instant fix. So what I might do, because there's nothing actually in my shipyard doing, I'm going to go straight to how many 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, so I managed to get the 140 on auto with these here, and it was, best I got was 58 minutes on auto. Worst I got was 1 hour 20 minutes, and I had 2 at 1 hour 3 minutes. Well, so one was 1 hour 2 minutes, one was 1 hour 3 minutes. So on average, it's somewhere about 110. Let's just call it that. Yeah, so it's roughly about, yeah, so it's reasonable. So, and the, yeah, because sorry buddy, you just popped in. So, and also the BP app on the phone, if you still happen to have it, the targets are available on there. So if you do go to work, you can do the autos at work on the BP app on the phone. It takes about 6 hours for a complete dead fleet to fix. So you can kill off some targets, set it to fix, then using the phone, then come home and then drive these 142s. So that seems reasonable, to be honest. Why didn't I press start repair? Should we go out and have a little look while I'm fixing that quickly? Should we go out and have a look at what the others did? Okay, so we went for the bottom targets of the other 2 tiers. I didn't view the targets, but we had a little look. So here we go. So the siege, let's move it because it never shows up straight away. So the siege one didn't take any damage. Did it actually hit a target? Let me just, I'll have to check. Didn't take any damage at all, or did it not actually connect the target? No, it didn't connect the target. Okay, so let's find an AT quickly. The siege didn't actually hit it, so obviously someone must have took the target instead. Okay, let's have a look at the zealots then. The zealots did take a target. Okay, so what did they do? Let's have a look at those. 12. So that's an instant fix. Okay, and for the zealot target. Okay, so that's the bottom zealot target. Full auto, not going in, that sort of stuff, which can be also done on the BP app. Let's not do that way. Let's do this way. That was the bottom zealot target. What was that worth? Just out of interest, just so people are aware. Okay, that was the 25k one. Every point helps. Look, at the end of the day, if it's only instant fix, then so what? You can chip away while your other ships are actually, if you do kill off your main fleet and you don't want to coin it, you can go and do these for instant fix. Clearly, you don't even have to stop your other fleet. You break it all down, you take it into base, and then split them into 5 different locations, send them all out onto the sea, instant fix them on the sea, bring them back together in the base, and then put them all together again into a single fleet and go back off. You don't actually have to stop your fleet repairing, particularly if you're using, a grease monkey crew and it's actually run out, but you're still using it to finish off the last bits. Never stop those. Obviously it goes back to full time because you're actually on a quarter repair basically. But for the zealots, let's say you could bust that crew up, that fleet up, put it into 5 different slots, put it out in the water again, instant fix all of them, and then basically put them back together again inside the base, and then crack on, sort of stuff. You can do that. Right. Okay. What I want to do is now have a look at this other target, the 62 for the zealots. So it's 12 minutes for that one. I want to see quickly what's in it first before I let them auto. The siege target is started, so that's good news. What I'll do is I'll put some timestamps to these targets, so if anybody does want to see them, then they'll be able to find them easily. So if you've got anybody in your alliance that wants to see these, then it should make it a bit easier for them to find them. How are we doing timing wise? We're 1 hour 12 in, so next world's just started, so beta's just kicked off, 12 minutes in, so good luck to you guys there. I should have to look. So someone there is killing. Oh no, he's killing that one there. He's doing that target, the 603. Right, siege. No, this one. Yeah, join. Let's have a little look. So this is the other one of the bottom tier. Ah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, it'll auto this, but it'll be painful because it's got all these. It'll have all the red rings, won't it? To be honest, I'm sure it will have. Yeah, it will have. You've got to take a crazy amount of damage from these red rings, so it's definitely not worth altering this. How is the they're dying? So normally it's 4 shots to kill off those carriers, and now it's just like 2 shots, so they've halved the damage in this target. Also, so they've halved the resistance, not the damage. One, 2 volleys, yeah, 2 volleys. Chase me, chase me, chase me. Thank you. Yeah, they're nowhere near as strong as the last raid set. Nowhere near. They're dying off pretty quick. Normally you've got to get rid of the res generators first and then kill things off, but these are dying really fast, look. So they've reduced the damage, so if anybody is down to this level, then you probably don't have to have too much upgrade to worry about, because look, it's just eating the target, isn't it? This is always the toughest ship to kill off, isn't it? Yeah, there we go, done. We'll just get rid of this just in kills off half a set. Then we'll go back and put that ship back together again. We'll have a look at another 142 then. Tum-ti-tum-ti-tum. See, these targets are considerably longer, aren't they? Or aren't they? I don't know. Maybe not. Right, I'm not hanging around. I'm just going to go straight in. Can't be bothered. Oh, I missed a turret over there. Look. Okay. Is he going to spin if I go up here? What's he going to do? No, we're okay. Okay, there we go. So that's that bottom set done. More than doable. 40 minutes, 50 minutes damage roughly, is it? Something like that. You can get through what? Probably 16 sets, probably, before you have to fix. 26 minutes. Okay, that's nearly almost instant fix, isn't it? And bear in mind I was mildly damaged beforehand, wasn't it? 12 minutes or something like that? It was 12 minutes, wasn't it? It was 12 minutes. So if it's 12 minutes, that's instant fix then for both of them, is it not? It is. It is instant fix. So the bottom tier, if you've got a completely upgraded set, is doable for instant. Right. Okay. So the siege one. Let's have a look. That's the siege one. Repair. What do we get for that one there? 9 minutes. Very nice. Okay. So 9 minutes. There's another option. What did that net us? Just out of interest, because that could be a better way ahead if you've got those. That netted us then 100k. So instead of doing a full set of this, because obviously I did that and the bonus 2 targets, you know, that was just a single target, the 80, and it got me the 100k straight away for 9 minutes repair. So do 2 of those targets, nearly 3 if you want to use a bit of a crew, and then go back in instant fix and go back and do that 300k a pop. That's not bad, is it? That's reasonable. 300k a pop. Do that 3 times. You'd get you get the new hull and stuff over the weekend, you know. So it is doable if you haven't got stuff. What's the other one for that set? There was only 2, isn't there? What is the other one for that set? Oh, there's 3 targets. Well, I'm not doing any more because it's boring. Okay, let's just dock that. That is not my most favourite tune. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, that crew, sorry, that ship needs to go in there. What's the damage left on that one there? 17 minutes. Let's just take that out. Take that out. What do we got here? I should have actually come back in and fixed this, shouldn't I? There we go, start repair. That's good enough. Okay, good. Alright, so I could see you, mate. Thanks, mate. I'm just going to drive a couple more 142s and then we're done. I think we've virtually covered everything, guys, to be honest. I mean, do you want to see another 142? Are you generally happy with that? If you're happy, I'll stop, you know. It's quite late. It's 20 past 12. I'm probably going to do another 10 minutes anyway, and then sack it, to be honest. And I'll carry on at work tomorrow, I think, because I can set my phone on the windowsill, to be honest. I think we're generally quite content. I'm certainly content with the lower tier targets. I think people can definitely look definitely get that. You can split that fleet back up again, put them in different slots, stick them out in the sea, fix them all straight away, bring them back in again, and then your fleet's done. If you're fixing another set of ships at the same time, that you don't want to stop. So is that just over? Slightly over. So you do there 2 ships there. Okay, we'll put this fleet back together again. That's the Gladys's. So from what I can see, the building damage crew is pretty decent. It does help. It seems to be better than... It just obviously must be the speed that obviously it's killing down the turrets. So obviously they're taking less volleys. There can't be any other reason than that. There's no other benefit apart from the 19% building damage. So, which is interesting. Yeah, so those are virtually an instant fix. And that's the damage after both targets. I didn't dock, did I? So that's, you know, more than acceptable for that set of ships there. That was both of its tier. And I bet if you added a crew, because that one there you can do an evade crew, works very well. You cut probably 5 or 6 minutes off that damage time. So that's quite nice. We're going to dismiss that one, get rid of that. So that one's dead. Let's just try and evade crew. We didn't actually do that, did we? So just to prove a point. We're going to stick the evade crew on. We'll go back and... where did it go? There it is. The app for Android, mate. I don't know if you can still download it, to be honest, buddy. You could probably try searching it. It's... What is the name for it? I can't even remember what it's freaking called. Nobby, what is it called, mate? Can you remember? I don't even know if you can search for it anymore. Because they don't support it, but it still works. Battle Pirates HQ, it says. Battle Pirates HQ is what it's called. It's something they tried a couple of years back and then they sort of stopped. But it randomly works and then it randomly doesn't work and that sort of stuff. It definitely does seem to work though for raiding, which is ideal for this. Anyway, right, let's just zoom out a little bit. Let's go down to here. I want to find a 140, because I want to then use the evade crew and see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Why is there never a 140 when you want to get close? Good lord, there's nothing around us there. Over here this time. Right, okay. There it is. Like I said, it doesn't matter. It's the auto target, so we can just go in any angle. Doesn't matter. So this will give us a bit more turn time. So we're going to use this on this target, and then we're going to do a 142 as well with this, because it will help us turn quicker. I would have liked to turn a little bit faster, trying to avoid that ghost crawler, I must admit. So, but obviously I'm not going to be able to kill the turrets as fast as with the building damage crew. So let's just go in. We'll just watch it. We're not going to do any driving and that sort of stuff. Worst case scenario, I've had 1 hour 20 in this target. That's the worst thing I've had to date. The best I've had is 58 minutes, which actually was a steelhead crew, believe it or not. But also the same target, you know, if you didn't watch the start of the stream, same target, and I got 1 hour 20, you know. Let's see what happens this time round. So that single ship is going to lag back again. You know, that's and it's going to sit behind that ghost crawler. So that is that ship there, which is ship number. That is ship number 5 this time, in fact. So maybe it is ship 5. I wasn't clocking that. So ship 5 is loitering by itself. Oh, killed it off quite quick actually. So hopefully then they'll stack. The stun, that's still the death slide. Yeah, good, that works. Kill the stonefish, come on. Don't target the building. You're going to target the building, yeah, thanks for that. Great, okay. Let's zoom out. So that's the first section done. I think damage is going to be up there again. It's going to be over the hour. You can tell that already. Why is that ship going forward? That turret is already up, and that ship's driven right through it. There's no reason for that whatsoever. That's poorly designed mechanics. Why is that ship sitting out in front? Look, it should have stopped the same as the rest of the fleet. Frustrating. Frustrating. Anyway, should you choose to drive this target, we know where they are. It's like I said, it's a delta wing shape. Look, we know where things pop up. So actually, you can definitely avoid an awful lot of this damage, and I reckon you can probably crack this one with about 20 minutes damage. I think you can almost instant fix it, and it was 35 minutes to the other one. So you'll be able to get both targets done within the hour of damage-wise. You know, it's not bad at all. Right, here we go. We're finished. Yeah, so damage is up, look. So, yeah, I think we're hour and 10, hour and 20. What do we get then? So okay, great. So for all that, putting that evade crew on, I did 1%, I took 1% less damage. That's it. 1% less damage by using that crew. Great, whoopee-doo. As I said, it makes no difference to corrosive whatsoever. So the evade, you know, even though they give you more evade as you upgrade your ships, just by putting that crew on, look, I've only gained 1% benefit on penetrative only. Damage-wise, actually, yeah, no, that's okay, isn't it? That's actually the best timing, because 58. So there is a bit less, and maybe that's because of that 1%, I don't know. I've had a 58, that's a 56, but as I've said, you know, that's the 5th I think now I've hit, and every time the timing is different. So I think we'll finish off in a second. What I'm going to do quickly is take a look at the... Why is there a siren in the background? Shut up. We're going to take a look at this 511 target because we haven't looked at it yet. And then what we'll do is we'll pull up the Gladys fleet and we'll go and look at the top one for the Gladys just to see what it is. So this target is what? This is the super target, isn't it? The top one? No, it's not the top one, is it? So because the 603 is the top one. Okay, so this one here is not that pleasant though. Successfully one hit it for, yeah, okay, so you can blitz it if you want to. Let's have a little look. Just see what it is. That was 58 minutes for that. As I'm not doing any more fixing now, I'll just let them go and they'll fix them overnight for free. So I'm just going to let them wilter away now. So 58 minutes. Wow, look at the size of this thing. Good Lord. My fleet's over here somewhere. This thing must be huge. Look at all those drones. So we've got 4 ghost crawlers. So an awful lot of corrosive damage. There are res generators, titanium res generators. So I take it there's going to be, looking at that, there's some stonefish. What buildings are going to pop up? I have no idea. This is a monstrously big target. Interesting. Don't like this already. Okay, I don't know if it's better to zoom in, zoom out, or whatever. I'm not really sure. I can't make my mind up. All right, let's have a little idea. Oh, so it's straight away. Oh, that didn't make a difference. Okay, so that's like a warning, isn't it? There's a stonefish, look. So are there buildings on these corners? There are. Oh, okay. So is there another one down here maybe? What's this here? So is there something? God, this is going to take ages. See, sometimes with these capital targets, it's just not worth doing because it just takes so long. You could have actually killed off 2 of the other targets beforehand. Yeah, okay. Is there one on every corner? Ah, interesting. So there's a stun turret there, so I'll kill this stonefish because I thought that was quite important. I'm going to come away from this. Oh, I didn't realise there was one there as well. So I'm going to go at an angle and I'm going to try and kill off that ghost crawler if I can by prioritising it. Or I tried to prioritise it. Now the stonefish are the priority anyway. Okay, so I've selected the ghost crawler. Trying to keep wide, which is not easy. Okay, that's that done. Let's go up and I think I can stun that and get that one, but I can't do it on this side. Oh my word, there's more there. Ah, but that's why if I do that, will it stun those turrets? Yes, it will. So that's the way it should have gone in, really. Let's not be too greedy and go up north first. Let's go back down and finish this off. So I think we go and take that out, which it looks like the range of the stun then is, if that's the 120, 140? Remember it said in the vicinity, didn't it? It was stun in the vicinity of, so it looks like the vicinity is, I don't need to go all the way around because I can take that out, then take that and just cut straight through. Still haven't worked out the range yet of the Death Scythe. But definitely we can stun it. Oh, not for long though. Okay. What else we got on the outside? That's definitely not it. There's more. And there's more. There's another Death Scythe there. Ah, look. Okay, so next time around the outside. But that probably wouldn't have popped up, to be honest. This is a long ass target. Sorry, but it is. Sort of lost interest already. I mean, look at that. We've only just started chipping around the outside of it. We're, what, a quarter if we're lucky? More guaranteed damage, look. Sick of these sort of targets. Bear in mind we've got to take off 58 minutes worth of damage straight away. Here's another Death Scythe, yeah, I thought so. Ah, so there's a stun turret there. So let's stun that. Stun that. Thank you. So we didn't take any damage from that. We'll kill off this generator because that will reduce their incoming damage. Stonefish next. Then target the ghost crawler if we can. Oh no, we can't target the ghost crawler because we've just popped up some turrets. And some more turrets. Oh, God almighty. Ghost crawler stunned itself. I couldn't touch it. That's not very helpful. Now there's nothing else to hit, so I don't want to get too close to that Death Scythe up there. Well, I won't be hitting many of these, I can tell you. These are frustratingly annoying. So I'm quite happy with the combat speed though. 92 combat speed does seem ideal. Look at all those Death Scythe. Oh God, there's a stun thing there, isn't there? Should have waited. Need to get rid of that turret quickly. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Stonefish next, and then I'll worry about the ghost crawler. Oh no, turret there. Now ghost crawler. Stonefish, bear in mind they did say they damaged hard. Now the ghost crawler again. He's dead. Isn't this the most annoying target ever? Right, there's nothing there to stun. One ghost crawler left, so it's not horrendous, but there's going to be more stuff to pop up here without a doubt. It's definitely going to be more, and probably some in the middle. Well, there's no probably about it. Look, here we go. Look. It's interesting. You can't see, or you can't see very well, the drones firing at you. Oh, flipping heck. Death side there. Only the one though, so that wasn't too bad. I'm nearly half dead on my fleet, look. I mean, I know I've got to take off 58 minutes, but even so, this just isn't worth the damage. I mean, I'm how many minutes in now? 9? 9 minutes in. So based off that, then there's going to be something else here, because there was something there, something here, something down here. I've got fast ships and even I can't manage to get back in time to kill off some of this stuff. So I suppose you could actually send a single ship in to trigger. That would help, I suppose. Send a single ship in to trigger it and then bring it back out. So you'd be able to just take, if you got too close, one ship would take the damage, not the fleet. Ship 2 is getting smashed to pieces. Yeah, so the Venoms, you can outrun them. It lands behind, so there's something else. Is it up here? Please don't maybe go and find something different. Oh, it's right in front of me. Look at that, look. Okay, I'd like to say I've killed everything, but I clearly haven't. Because, don't tell me, it'll be here, won't it? This one. Hate the target, hate the target, hate the target. It's monstrously big. There. 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 And there. Huge. There it is, look. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay. 2.5 hours? 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Take off 58 minutes. Let's have a look. What did we get then? We did manage to evade a reasonable amount of the pen damage, which isn't too bad. Corrosive 6%, 4%. Yeah, of that target, my damage was 4% and 6% of the incoming damage. And look at all the damage I did take. And the time was 2:27. Okay, sorry, 2:22, 2:20, 1:24, 1 hour 24. 1 hour 24 for that target. No, thank you very much. 1 hour 24 minutes for all that damage and yeah, all that time. Okay, not interested. So siege, we're just going to have a quick look at the siege target, which we said was 6-ho something, and then we're done. So it's 603. That's the one there. It's over here somewhere. We'll have a quick peek at it. I don't know if I'm going to actually do it, but we'll have a quick peek. Oh, it's hiding under there somewhere. Oh, is that what it looks like? Yes, it does. Let's have a quick look. I don't want 2 fleets fixing overnight, but we'll have a quick peek at it anyway. What do we have? Let's have a quick look. Oh, we've done this one before, haven't we? Or have we? Yeah, this is the one where you come in, you blitz that corner there, then you drive down around the corner. This is not a bad target, actually. Yeah, we've done this target before. So this is the one now you've got, if you've got your ships upgraded, where actually you can fire across and it should take out, you know, these buildings here end up taking out other things as well. So I think I came in there, and from what I remember, you're protected by these. I'm pretty sure. We've definitely done this target before, without a doubt. Yeah, we have. Yeah, because we went round. Oh, have we? No. Because I remember going around there was a gap in here before. So they filled in some of the gaps and added a little bit. It's basically the same concept though. Yeah, because I remember coming down there, hitting that, going around the corner. That's slightly different, that's slightly different. So, no, it is a new target. Okay, so HT turret, one facing that way, that's not a problem. HT turret, one facing that way, that's not a problem. HT turret, one facing that way, one facing that way. So there's no reason why you can't take that one out coming down here first. Zip around that corner. Then you can come up to take that one. These two obviously one north, both facing north, so no reason why you can't come around the periphery. But obviously the more of these buildings you can take out, that gets you rid of the clusters. So you want to aim for this, which means you can come in wide over here and probably grab that, because none of those are overlapping and it should blow up that whole lot. This one's facing south, that's great. This one's facing that way, that one's facing that way. That wouldn't take long to get a pattern. Not too bad. Okay, what is that worth? I can't remember. I will do one because I've done a complete set just to say I've done one, but I'm not doing it now. So I don't want 2 fleets damaged, but so he's not worth it. I mean, that's why it's not that difficult to target. Look, it's 250k, so it's not anything more fancy than hitting one of these. So you shouldn't be getting a great deal of damage anyway. So the big one was the one. It was actually not the highest number, but it's the highest level target then for the new ECM assault ships. Yeah, twice the amount of points, more than twice the amount of damage though, you know. So I don't think it's cost effective, to be honest, to worry about that one there. Right, I think that's it. I think we're going to call it a night, to be honest. Thanks for joining me. Okay then. Thanks for hanging in there, for those that stayed to the end. I hope that's helped in some way. Okay, there are options. Okay, and the lower tier targets looks like they can be done for instant fix if you've got the fleet. You know, I'll just put that to normal fix. The may as well get rid of that. The yeah, the 2 lower tier targets can be done for instant fix anyway, so that's good to know. The upper if you drive, that is, you know, the BP app works, but if the upper level targets are 140 auto, some will run about an hour and 10 on average, you know. And I've only got a U2, U1, 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 and a U3, so my ships aren't fully upgraded. So several people will get much better results than me. The 142 looks okay. That wasn't bad. And if you were to drive both of them, definitely get it done within the hour. So let's see what they do with the damage over the coming days, but at least we've got a baseline now. So thanks for popping on, thanks for saying hi, and hopefully we will catch you again either on the next live stream or sometime over the weekend when I do maybe 1 or 2